801 Clinton Street in Woonsocket. They're open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week beginning at 6 a.m. and on Fridays they're open for dinner until 7 p.m. You can always get breakfast all day long at Missy's Family Restaurant. And don't forget about their award-winning Dynamites. Missy's Family Restaurant, 801 Clinton Street in Woonsocket.
What does it mean to be owned by your customers? It means we don't answer to a headquarters in New York or a board of directors in Switzerland. It means we answer to a teacher in Woonsocket, a small business owner in Greenville, a contractor in Warwick. Our customers are our owners. Our owners are our customers. Come join us. Navigate Credit Union.
Every once in a while, you meet a businessman that you just can't wait to do business with. Steve Peluso of Peluso Precision Automotive at 93 Blackstone Street in Mendon, Mass. is such a man. He specializes in mechanical repairs of vintage and classic cars. And if you don't have one, you'll want to have one just to share the experience with Steve. Maybe you had one in the past, never had a resource like Peluso Precision Automotive to keep it running and chase down parts for you, but now you do. Stop in and see Steve, and Steve will steer you in the right direction. Call Peluso Precision Automotive at 508-478-8900. That's 508-478-8900. All right, we're back.
We're back.
Let's see.
Video.
I guess,
Yay!
All right, let's get right to the calls. Good morning. To who am I speaking?
Good morning, it's me.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Okay, Eddie, I heard that.
Here we go.
Well, I have to tell you. Well, it's not a good morning to wake up to something like that.
Well, listen.
That was a tribute to
you. Now,
Sheila,
Like a Rolling Stone has been out of our library here for a long time, and nobody knows why. But I have a suspicion that you snuck in here one night.
I most certainly did, right? But let me tell you, you guys are really following me up. I'm like, wait a minute, let me get my calendar. It's today Friday.
I know, that's what I said. We're going to confuse everyone.
Hey, you don't do that to an octogenarian.
We wanted 2 Fridays this week.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good thing. Okay, well, I'm sorry, but I can't even vote today.
That's all right.
I told everyone that you weren't going to vote today.
Okay, new in advance. Okay, well, anyway, it's nice to hear you all in the middle of the week or so forth. And, Gary, I want to go back. Yesterday I heard the beginning of your show and the ending of your show. And Annie was talking about nuns and so forth, in school. And I just wanted to say that, I always say that the nuns taught me well. And, but like, again, my brother was left-handed, and you know how they would try and, I think, Eddie, that happened to you?
Yes, it did.
That the nuns would try and correct you to be, and my mother had to go down and tell them no, let them be and so forth. But anyway, so yeah, I heard that part. And also, Bruce was talking about the average white band.
Yeah.
And this is funny. I don't know that you'll find it funny. But anyway, when my daughters were young, I used to take them and their friends, and we used to go down to Newport, to Second Beach, or into the city for them to go shopping. And it always seemed like when the radio was playing, we would always hear, Paul McCartney and Linda, Admiral Halsey, And also the other one was Pick Up the Pieces, the average white band. Well, to this day, if we're out and about or even in the house, and it goes on to go, hey, Ma, guess what that is? Because I used to give them a quiz on it. So, But anyway, that's just, something that happened in my life, and I don't know if it was interest to you at all.
That must have been around 1974.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Oh, you're so good with dates. Yeah, if you're so good with dates, I can't even think of your name. That's
you just want to forget my name.
That was the year his daughter got married.
Yeah.
That's why you remember.
Pay no attention to Lynn.
Okay, so I won't keep you any longer, and but have a good day.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sheila.
Sheila.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Sheila.
Yes.
Who would you like to hear? I feel like I have to make it up to you now.
Well,
Who's your favorite artist?
Billy Joel.
Oh, please.
no, going way back, Johnny Mathis.
Eh,
And
So it's not even. It was Elvis and Johnny Mathis in my early teens, and then of course Jackie Wilson and so forth as things
Okay.
went on.
all right. Well, we'll figure out one of those for you.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
thanks, Sheila.
Bye.
Good morning. To my speaking.
Is this a Friday morning?
Yes, it is.
I wasn't sure. I could check my calendar. Oh, that's right. It's Friday. Probably Lynn is on and Steve is on.
It took all these people to make up for Tim not being here.
I tuned in. I didn't catch your intro the first moment or two. And I said, oh, you're playing a Dylan song. But I didn't hear you guys. I was on another line. I didn't hear you guys. So I said, oh, they're playing a Dylan song. I said, I wonder who picked the Dylan song. So I didn't know you guys were on. I thought it was Fast Eddie, you, Gary, and probably Solo. That was that.
Yeah.
So then, of course, I heard, then I heard you guys, oh, so it's a Dylan Day, like a Rolling Stone. And I Want You. Lovely Lynn, I Want You. What a strange trek this song took on the charts.
Why?
I beg your pardon?
I said why?
Why? Because it's very unusual for a song to peak at number 20 and only spend 4 weeks on the charts.
Oh.
So that means it zoomed into the charts, probably in the 30s or something, really popped up like 15 notches or so in 2 weeks, and then just fell off. Just fell right out. After number 20, it fell off the chart. So it's very unusual for that.
Well, there's probably an explanation for that, and my explanation would be, without even looking at the charts, is 1966 was like a banner year for music, and there was probably just tremendous competition.
That's possible. That's possible. It's still quite unusual for a song to do that. But anyway, enough of this.
You had all those new songs coming out with people that could sing.
Oh, yeah. But it is a revolutionary song. There's no doubt about it. Rolling Stone magazine had it at number 1 on the top 500 hits of all time. Number 1, 2004 and 2010.
Now,
so,
which song are you talking about?
like a Rolling Stone.
Yes, of course.
And the album is one of the top 5 albums of all time. Highway 61 Revisited.
Yes.
You know who plays organ in that song, Gary?
I don't.
The Hammond organ, because Dylan was searching for somebody to play the organ on, and he couldn't find anybody, and he finally did. Al Cooper. You know who Al Cooper is?
Yes.
Of course, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. So he found him, and this song has got so much. It talks about so much in 5 or 10 minutes time, but you said it was like how many pages long or something?
I think it was like 9 or 10 pages when he initially wrote it.
No kidding. Yeah, it talks about a lot, and I do like that line. For one thing, to stand inside my shoes. But anyway, I'm voting for Like a Rolling Stone, and it's a Dylan Day. But I got a couple of questions for you, if I may, and then we can move on. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Well, let's go to the movies. Who is this very successful starlet? In the 60s and 70s, she's appeared in many films, a lot of TV stuff, too. She turned down leading roles in Bonnie and Clyde, Rosemary's Baby, True Grit, and Lolita. She won a Golden Globe Award for Most Promising Female Newcomer in 1960. Nominated for the Academy Award, Best Supporting Actress in 77. On Lolita, she says, I didn't have to play I didn't have to play it. I was Lolita.
Carol Baker?
No, but you know what? You're knocking around the door. It is a blonde.
Tuesday, well?
Ding, 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 ding. Tuesday. Well, it is. How'd you get that? I was going to say leave it for the audience, but it's too late now, isn't it?
He's good at that.
Good at what?
Learning.
Once
That
in
boy,
a
that's the
while,
word I
I
like to hear.
have to show people that I know stuff.
Hey, Steve, I seen a beautiful picture of a 68 Riviera, black Riviera with white wall tires.
Beautiful car.
Gorgeous.
Yep.
Gorgeous. But
So take us to the movies again, and I won't blur it.
Yeah. She was spawning an actress for Looking for Mr. Goodbar. I didn't know she did all this stuff. This girl was so popular. She was with David Jansen and all these popular primetime series on TV. 77 Sunset Strip, you name it, down the line. Of course, the Cincinnati Kid, right, Gary?
Yep.
Yeah, she played his girlfriend. So, anyway, that's that. And then I'll move on. You know, the Bee Gees had #1 song written by Barry and Robin. It was offered to Andy Williams, but he turned it down. What song? A #1 song written by Barry and Robin Gibb. And here's one for you, Steve. Last week you played It's Too Late. Correct? By Carole King?
Yes. No.
That,
Did I play It's Too Late?
No, you
No.
played
No, I feel the earth.
Earth
I'm
Moves.
Yeah.
sorry, I feel the earth. And that was in 71. But you know she had a hit almost 10 years earlier than that. Can you tell me what it is? Her first
It might as
album-
well. It might as well rain until September or something.
There goes the second blurt.
You asked him.
Oh,
You said this one's for Steve.
Yeah.
I know, that's it. There goes my questions. That's
There
it.
goes the answers.
Talk to you later. Maybe I'll come up with something.
All right,
Okay.
Yeah.
bye.
Ask us something we don't know.
There's plenty of stuff we
Good
don't know.
morning. Whoops.
Oh yeah, you're good at that.
Good morning. Who am I speaking? Hello? Hello? Call again. Good morning. Who am I speaking?
Oh, that wasn't me on the line, but I am here now.
Yeah. And we're glad.
Okay, I'm going to answer Moose's question, and it was how can you mend a broken heart by the
Bee Gees,
Bee Gees.
Barry and Robin.
Yeah, and
Oh.
they turned it down. Andy Williams turned it down.
I
So,
can think of
that's it.
younger days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let you get going.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
I thought Sheila was calling to request another Bob Dylan song.
Yeah.
There we go.
You're,
All
you're
right.
right on top
All
of
right.
things.
The lines are open. It's
wait, we can take a
417-766-1240, but I'm going to take a break.
About time.
Will you keep telling him not to tell me what to do?
Don't tell him what to do.
I don't listen to what you
All
say.
right. All right. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting live and local, daily from the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio at the corner of Park Avenue and Kennedy Street. This is WOON, Woonsocket Radio, ON, AM, and FM.
Hi, folks. This is Gary Smith. Like many of you, I worry about my wife's finances when I'm no longer around or can't contribute as much as I have been. When I first heard about reverse mortgages years ago, I was all excited until I learned there were some issues. Well, my friend Rick Masnick of Network Funding has explained to me that those issues have all been taken care of, and I can relax now knowing that my wife can take the equity out of our home as she needs it and not have any payments to worry about. I highly recommend that you call Rick at 401-651-2716. That's Rick Masnick at Network Funding, located at 621 Pound Hill Road in North Smithfield, Suite 103. Call Rick and learn how your hard-earned equity can put the gold back in your golden years. Network Funding LP is an equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 2297. This is not an offer to make a loan. Borrower must qualify.
Whether you own a restaurant or an auto repair shop, you need as many customers as you can get. Every business does. Don't limit yourself to one newspaper. Get the power of 2 daily newspapers for the price of 1. The Blackstone Valley's Call and Times deliver customers from all over the valley with just one phone call. Phone 767-8500 for twice the effectiveness over twice the area. The Call and the Times. This ON Radio weather forecast is sponsored by Interstate Seal Coating. Call Lance at 401-349-9360 for seal coating and crack filling to parking lot striping. Call Lance at 349-9360 today and he'll seal you tomorrow. Sunny skies today, but very cold. Wind chill values down as low as -10, even though the thermometer might get to 20 degrees with a northwest wind. Tonight, cloudy skies, overnight low of 9, calm wind. Thursday, partly sunny and a high near 29. Friday, sunshine and 30. Saturday, sunshine and 29 again. Sunday, partly sunny and a high of 36, first time above freezing in a week. Monday, partly sunny with a high of 36, and on Tuesday, mostly sunny skies, high of 35 with a west wind.
All right, we're back and...
Video?
Will you just wait a minute?
No, I won't.
There.
There you go.
Happy now? Good morning. Who am I speaking?
Oh, my God.
I know, I hear you.
All right. We'll start with between the two songs. I got to go with Gary's song.
All right.
Like a Rolling Stone.
Hey.
I would try and do Bob Dylan, but it wouldn't sound good.
Well, give it a shot.
Hey.
I see what you mean.
I warned you.
Sounded more like Mr. Ed.
Yeah. Okay, Wilbur.
All right. This is the first time I've been on the road in a while. Monday I had one run, and Tuesday I had like one run at 4 o'clock, and it's just been really slow for a driver. So I get to do other duties as assigned. 19th trivia question. 1962, there was a sci-fi comedy, kind of a horror show, lasted a season, had a one-word title, and apparently when you uttered the title, strange things happened to people.
Okay.
It starred Tom Poston, Julia Mead, Jim Backus, Fred Clark, Cecil Calloway.
I just read this a couple of days ago, and I don't remember the name of it.
It's just one of those weird Sparky Words things that popped up on my feed. And I watched a couple of little clips, and I thought, we'll see if we can find it.
And you did.
And second trivia question, Garth Hudson, the keyboard player. What is his claim to fame? Was his claim to fame?
What keyboard player?
His name was Garth Hudson.
Okay.
Oh, yes. The band.
Yes.
Did he just die?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
So with going back to the Tom Poston show, it wasn't a word really, was it? The title?
Kind of. It's one word.
Wasn't there a show called, it was like PHFFFT or something like that?
Well, you're on the right path.
Never
The
heard
name
of
of
that.
the show was Zot. The name of the show was Zot. Z-O-T-Z.
Zots, yes. Okay, yeah. All right.
I just saw that for the first time like 2 days ago, and Tom Poston and Fred Clark caught my eye, and I read about it, and then it was gone.
Yeah, and it lasted a season, and I watched a couple of little clips on YouTube, and there's got to be full episodes somewhere. I just got to dig for them.
So you want to go back and see more?
Yes.
Okay.
All righty, guys, that's it for right now.
All right.
Thanks, Bobby.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Did I go to a break?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
you did.
Yes.
I know it was a long time ago, but we did go to a break.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Hi, this is Annie. From
Annie.
Hey, the whole crew's there.
Yeah.
I was never a big Dylan fan until recently. I found out that he wrote one of my favorite tunes, which is "Knocking on Heaven's Door."
Oh, wonderful. Love that song. Love it.
It makes me cry when
Yep.
it's about somebody that I know. But I got to vote for the Rolling Stones song because it reminds me of being homeless. I've been homeless 5 times in my life, and he describes it really well. And when you said what your favorite line was, mine is when you got nothing to lose.
Yep.
And you can look at that 2 ways.
It's a whole song of great lines.
Yeah, absolutely. When you got nothing to lose, you can be either miserable and down, on the ground, or you can look at it as a new possibilities and a new life, and that's what I've been able to do, which is kind of, just looking at it on the other side. I also wanted to just say that Friday is a state of mind, and if you guys want it to be Friday, it should be Friday. That's all I got.
All right. Well, thank you so much,
Thanks,
Annie.
Annie.
And I'm
You're welcome.
I'm glad you kept climbing out of those situations. That says a lot about your resilience.
Hey, I'm resilient if nothing else. If you fall down, you always have to get up.
That's correct.
That's wonderful.
Well, great job.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Annie. Bye.
Bye.
Good morning. To my speaking. Hello.
This is Wade.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know you. Yeah, why don't you? How does it feel? How does it feel? I mean, everybody's doing their impressions. But I'm going to vote for the song. I think it's a runaway choice or whatever. It's, how does it feel? I'm going to vote for that one. I put the radio on this morning and I'm hearing death notices. And it's quite an intro to you guys' show. I mean, death notices. I was saying it was 9:32, 9:33, and I'm hearing Dave, read out all these people that have died, and then you guys come on, and I feel better. Are we still going to get a Friday show? Or?
No, Friday's been canceled. Friday's been moved to Wednesday.
Told you, Tim wasn't here this week, so I have to bring in 3 people to take his place.
Oh, now he's going to get a
This is
big
the last
head.
show of the series. Sorry, people.
And I think the death notices have been going out every morning for at least this week at 9:30.
Well, yeah, I heard of one other day.
Yeah, it's not a real great opening for our show, but
That's what I thought.
but the reason he did that is because the people that are on between 10 and 10:30, they really don't like to leave here until 9
and 9:30.
Yeah,
You don't even know what time the show's on.
9 and 9:30 rather. They don't like to leave here until 9:30 on the dot, and sometimes a couple minutes later. So Dave has just put the obituaries in there to give us a little time to get in here and get seated and set up. So
Well, I figured it was a matter of time and trying to get things in. But now he's raised the bar for you guys. I mean, before you'd have the weather. Now that wasn't bad enough, the weather, and now you added that. So then you guys got to come on. And it kind of made you have to climb higher, and hit that bar.
well,
Al Cooper, Moose mentioned that guy Al Cooper. The thing with him is he only came in really late for the session, and he didn't even know the chords, and that's why if you listen to the song really well, if you listen, you'll hear him. He kind of hits the chord changes a few seconds later than everybody else. And he does. He brings the song out too with his hammer dog and playing. But what else did I have to say? That's about it, I guess. But yeah, I guess I want you. That was redone by like the Turtles, I think, or something. I don't know how high they got on the chart because Moose mentioned that song only reached like 20, and then it stayed at place at 20 for like and so I don't know if Moose knows how well the Turtles did with it, but of course the Birds, they redid a lot of Dylan's and made them hits. This song, Like a Rolling Stone, reach one, of course, right? It was number one.
No, right. I only went up to number 2. It was 1 in Cashbox.
Number 2. Oh.
2 in Billboard.
But yeah, that was just that song there. I mean, it took everybody just by surprise, and it was the lyric. They're good, and then the tune, the way he's a poet, and that's what I think he got his award for.
Well, I don't think anybody argues with the fact he's the most significant songwriter of our lifetime. So.
Okay. Carry on.
All right.
Bye.
Good morning. To who am I speaking?
Hi, it's Danny again. Just real quick.
Okay.
I wanted to answer Moose's question. I think it might be Diane Keaton. He gave it away when he said looking for Mr. Goodbar. That's all I got.
Okay, but I thought we answered the question.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you did?
I thought it was. Yeah, I think it was. Was Tuesday Weld in Mr. Goodbar? I never saw the movie, so.
Okay, I thought it was Diane Keaton.
It was, Diane Keaton was definitely in that.
Yeah.
But I think Tuesday Weld must have been in it too, if I remember. I think that's what Moose said. I don't know. I never saw the movie.
I saw it once.
Okay, well, I didn't know you got it, so I'll go away now.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Keep coming back.
Like a Rolling Stone.
Hey.
Too much like a chick movie, as far as I was concerned. I guess.
Oh,
so.
It didn't have a happy ending.
No.
No.
Well, how did it end?
The good bar melted.
It was Bad Bar.
Bad Bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of. I'm not going there.
Back to the
You're not
bone.
going
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't good.
No.
All right.
It was a little gruesome.
Well.
Now he wants to watch it.
Yeah. It's right up his alley.
No, I don't like gruesome movies.
Are you kidding me? You love.
You like
gruesome.
depressing songs.
I don't like gruesome movies.
You like violence, like
I like,
Yellowstone.
violence is not gruesome.
Oh.
Well, no. Let me qualify that. All violence is not gruesome. All gruesome stuff is violent.
Okay.
Now that we've cleared that up,
Yes.
why don't you go to a break?
I'm going to go to a break.
You do that.
All right, here we'll be right back.
First news, best music. This is ON Radio.
At Dean Bank, their focus is on helping their customers achieve financial success. Dean Bank is a full-service bank, so they're able to deliver solutions that solve financial problems of all shapes and sizes. And as your neighbor, it's their mission to make a positive impact within the communities where they live and work. Dean Bank offers scholarships to students from participating schools, sponsor local charitable organizations, and more. Visit one of their local Blackstone Valley branches in Bellingham and Blackstone today, or find us online at deanbank.com. Dean Bank, it's my bank.
You can depend on us for public service. ON Radio.
This ON AM and FM forecast brought to you by Jig-Air and Marchand Oil Service, 25 Montcalm Avenue in Blackstone, 508-883-6010.
Sunny skies today, but very cold. Wind chill values down as low as -10, even though the thermometer might get to 20 degrees with a northwest wind. Tonight, cloudy skies, overnight low of 9, calm wind. Thursday, partly sunny and a high near 29. Friday, sunshine and 30. Saturday, sunshine and 29 again. Sunday, partly sunny and a high of 36, first time above freezing in a week. Monday, partly sunny with a high of 36, and on Tuesday, mostly sunny skies, high of 35 with a west wind.
Whoops, there goes another Imperial car.
Imperial Car's $75 million clearance event is going on now. Over $10 million of discounts. 2,000 vehicles discounted up to $15,000. Hurry in. When they're gone, they're gone.
ImperialCars.com. Whoops, there goes another Imperial car.
It's a diva.
All right, we're back. And good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Good morning, it's Bobby again.
Hi, Bobby.
Again.
I forgot to mention on that show it was Dick Twofield was the voiceover or the announcer or whatever you want to call him for the program. But what else was he famous for?
Who?
Dick Twofield or Feld.
Never heard of him.
You would know his voice if you heard it. And that's a hint. There's another 60s sci-fi program.
Rod Serling?
Nope.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
Too obvious.
No. I'll give it a hint.
Robbie the Robot?
Yes. Well, not Robbie, but
Well,
yes.
whatever the robot's name was.
Bob May on Lost in Space?
Yes.
Bob May.
God, I pulled that out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I was going to give another hint and say Laffy's mom was on there.
Oh, that would
Okay.
that would have given it away.
That would have given it away.
June Lockhart.
June Lockhart.
The best character on there was Dr. Smith, Gary's uncle.
Yeah.
The pain.
Yeah, he was a wacko.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like Gary.
Yeah. All Smiths are wackos.
Actually, he reminds me of you.
You remind me of me?
Yeah.
Why? You're a dope.
Oh, my.
See what you did?
It took 45 minutes, but it finally got out.
This is Eddie.
Yeah. The young lady who called in and said that she had been down and out so much.
Yeah.
When you're down, there's only one way. There's only one way to go.
Oh.
Get that out.
Well, that's not true because I've had so many friends commit suicide when they were down. And
Well,
they didn't go up, and I'm just glad Danny didn't choose that route.
Absolutely. Because I was going to say, take a line out of a Jimmy Buffett song, "Bubbles Up."
Yeah.
So, all right, that's it. I wanted to chime in on that again.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Bobby.
Okay, we're back, and
The lines are open. Give us a call at
Yeah.
401-766-1240.
I hope you didn't call just because Steve told you to. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
You summoned me. Steve.
Yes.
You summoned me. We've got a couple of correct answers. Sheila. Sheila's right.
All right.
The song that was offered to Andy Williams by Barry and Robin Gibb was "How Can You Mend a Broken Heart?" and we turned it down. You think about that, you know, one of the roots of... Oh, by the way, Gary, I read a couple of comments on Facebook's page in the last couple of days about your farm and your encounter with certain things that happen on there. Pretty interesting. You mentioned the two bluebirds. I don't know if you got my response, and I asked, are you sure it was bluebirds or blue jays?
Yes, I did. I answered you.
Oh, you did? See, I didn't get that. I guess I have to go to your name. I'm sorry to be naive, but I'm not that familiar with Facebook.
I wrote a very simple post. I also wanted to be thankful for some little things, and the little things were that my day started off good because I got to plow my driveways without anything breaking down. That's always a good day. I had two bluebirds at the feeder during the snowstorm. That was amazing. When I was a kid, we didn't have bluebirds. It was very rare that we had a bluebird show up, and it was always.
I've never seen one around here.
It was they're relatively new to the area, maybe in the past 10 years. But when I was a kid, it was a rare occasion to see a bluebird.
Segregation.
And we you know, that was my entertainment when we were kids. We'd sit at the breakfast table. We had these. But the other end of the breakfast room was two big sliding glass doors that, you know, all you had to look at was the trees and the bird feeders, and that's what we used to watch, is the bird feeders and all their dramatics. But you mentioned blue jays, and blue jays are bullies. They just they're steal. They'll scare away all the nice, pretty little birds.
They're scavengers, yeah. They're the boss.
They are not welcome at my bird feeder. and they must know that, because for a little while they came and I gave them nasty looks, and they.
I've seen the blue jays really harass a hawk out of their area.
Oh yeah.
2 or 3 of them
have
just
to eat
hoarding
too.
around a landing hawk.
A lovely color, but no, they're just bullies.
Bad bird, yeah. They'll kill. They'll kill all the little birds too. But anyway, talking about birds in here, I've got. I have a Trogs question, Fast Eddie, for you.
Okay.
You know they accomplished the rare feat of having a #1 hit the same week, different songs in the UK and the US.
Mm-hmm.
What were the songs?
2 songs?
Yeah.
Wild Thing,
That's
Wild
one of
Thing,
them.
and with
Yeah.
a girl like you.
There you go, Eddie. Yeah, that's right. I call you Fast Eddie.
This is Eddie.
Right there.
Hey, Eddie.
Hey.
And the one thing about it was on two different labels.
Yeah. Oh.
It was
there
on
you go,
it
thank
was
you.
on Atco and Fontana, both two different labels at the same time.
I liked With a Girl Like You. I kind of liked it. It was simple, but I liked it. And now it's something
I got one other thing about that.
Yeah.
They had a half hour of studio time, and they recorded both those songs in one take.
One take, yeah, I think I read that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Then what happened to them? They just disappeared.
Just disappeared.
Wow. And then I got a question for you. I'll leave you with you still got, it's 20 after 10, so, sorry, Gary, but your group, ABBA. ABBA, internationally
I love ABBA.
very popular group. What song spent more weeks in the top 40 by ABBA than any other of their other songs? It is not Dancing Queen.
I don't know anything about ABBA. You know, they were talented and everything, but you know, not my kind of music. But they didn't speak English, did they?
Yes, they did.
They did?
Oh yeah, sure.
I thought they learned.
I
this
saw
songs.
interviews with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay, all right. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
They speak
I
English.
think it may be. So anyway, it spent more weeks in the top 40 than any other of ABBA's songs. What was it? I'll leave you with that and try to get to you back at the end of the show. And keep reading your post on Facebook and your related stories to your farm, Gary. Pretty interesting.
Well,
got my glasses.
Feel free to read them and comment. So.
Will do.
All right. Thanks, Moose. All right. Good morning. To my speaking.
Paul from Pawtucket.
Hey,
Paul. Got any bad jokes?
Good morning. No, I don't.
That's incredible.
What are you calling for then?
Paul's been sending us naked pictures of people.
Women.
Not really. Don't say things like that. He did not do any such thing.
No.
Maybe not to you.
There were pictures. There were pictures of a picture.
Yes, pictures of
Yeah,
pictures.
I
They're topless.
I saw Bob Dylan. I think it was 1966. My first concert at Rhode Island Auditorium. I spoke about this before. But he came out in the second half after intermission with the folk rock, and he did it there before he did it in Newport. Some of the folk purists were a little upset. I think later on they adapted okay. But he spoke to the whole baby boomer generation, I believe. I really think everybody related with everything he was singing about.
Oh, absolutely. Nobody cared that he couldn't sing. They loved what he had to say.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Now, 10 years ago, he came to McCoy Stadium. Get it? For a concert. I got to tell you. Oh, the place was full, but boy, the voice was awful. I mean, it was hard to listen to, but it just shows you how much.
I wouldn't listen to that.
It just.
Who's he voting for?
I guess it's hard to give up. Last night I started watching on Netflix a story about Maria Callas, the famous opera singer who had an affair with Aristotle Onassis, played by Angelina Jolie, and it really comes in to her life when she's no longer going on stage because the voice isn't up to the caliber that she wanted. Kind of sad, interesting. Played very well by Angelina Jolie. Anybody that's interested in Maria Callas.
Did she look like anything like her brother Charlie?
He was hysterical.
Charlie Callis.
Who are you voting for, Paul?
The first one. The first Bob Dylan song.
I want you. Okay.
Hey.
All right.
All right. Well, oh, by the way, I'll tell you, I appreciate Dave Richards reading the obit because twice I found out about people that I knew that I might have missed the wake, and it's important to me to go see people that I know, go see their family, and to talk about them.
I hope you weren't waiting for him to say your name.
No, that's hopefully not for a while.
Exactly.
But there may be a segment on some of your jokes that died, though.
Yeah.
To do was take the whole program for that.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye, Paul.
Oh, I had something I was going to say, and I.
The lines are open. Give us a call at 401-766-1240.
Let's do a studio vote.
Well, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Thank you, Marie. All right, Eddie, who you voting for?
Vote for my song.
You're voting for your song.
I'm voting for Eddie.
Yeah.
I gotta go with the Rolling Stone.
What are you looking at me for?
It's your turn.
Who am I voting for?
Rolling Stone.
You're right. What about the dope?
This is Eddie.
This is Eddie.
Good.
So what is that? Even it up?
What are you voting
No.
for? You voting for Eddie?
I'm voting for my song.
Yeah, 7-4.
Rolling Stone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you don't have to beg.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Come on, let's vote
Yeah.
for Eddie. Let's go.
Yeah.
Call in.
Good
Vote for
morning.
Eddie.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Oh, I'm waiting for all the cackling.
Yes, I understand.
You may have a long wait.
Yeah. Paul mentioned Maria Callas. Jogs another useless bit of trivia. Who was Maria involved with that Jackie Onassis stole away?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Didn't she say that Aristotle was her and Aristotle had an affair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm alluding to.
Yeah, he said that.
He said that.
Said it.
They weren't exactly married, but if you pull up Maria's Wikipedia thing, he was a partner.
Yeah. I remember reading about that in the papers in like 1968, maybe.
Something like that, yeah.
Aristotle did all right because he had a really large bank account.
Yeah.
Yep.
You usually do when you have a large bank account.
He had big hands.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Bobby.
I was gonna say something else about.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Jackie O. She did all right, and basically when they told her that, do you know that your husband's messing around with Marilyn Monroe? And her response was, good, keeps him out of my hair.
Yeah, there's a lot of there was a female, well, female obviously. She was the wife of a famous publisher down in, I don't know, Pennsylvania or Virginia or something. I think it was Virginia, and she was asked the same question one time, I believe, because her husband was a big philanderer, and she said something to the effect that she'd like to thank all those women for getting him out of the house.
Jackie was a classy lady. What can I say?
All right, very good. Thank you, sir.
All right, take care,
Thanks,
guys.
Bobby.
Bye-bye.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Yeah, you're talking about Charlie Callis, and I heard Steve say, yeah, that guy was really funny. Who discovered him? I'm going to put that out to Gary and Steve and, the whole
I have no idea.
You can't answer it. I'm going to give you the answer, maybe a few more hints.
Yeah, give us a couple more hints.
Give us another hint.
Yeah, he made movies. This guy
Mel Brooks?
discovered Chuck. No, it wasn't Mel Brooks, but now you're on,
Sid Caesar?
France. They loved him in France. They'll still do it. They loved him in France. The French loved this guy.
Jerry Lewis.
No? Gary Lewis. Who's that? Fast
Eddie.
Who's that fast?
And what's Jerry Lewis's real name?
Oh, Merkowitz.
Joey Levitch.
Levitt.
Levitch.
Yeah, all these Jewish men changed their names. I mean, all Three Stooges, they changed it to Howard, from Howowitz or whatever. But Jerry Lewis then put Charlie Callis in a lot of his movies. He discovered him. He was just a small time playing clubs and stuff. But Jerry Lewis, I remember going and see the Big Mouth at the stadium, I believe. And Charlie Callis was in that one. He was he did his stuttering bit, where he stuttered and stuff. Charlie Callis, he was freaky crazy.
When I was a little kid, I thought Jerry Lewis was funny, but I can't really watch him. I just
No,
anymore.
yeah,
I just
People thought you were funny too.
funny.
Funny like a clown.
Milton Berle. You know, my father used to love Milton Berle, and I don't know what he saw in that guy.
I agree. I agree.
Scene stealer.
I didn't think he was that funny either.
Scene stealer, yeah, and he stole gags and jokes too.
Always had to be the last guy in the scene.
Right.
Man, I don't care too much for him.
A lot of times, the person's real life, makes you not like or like a person. You know? But that's the way it goes.
Well, I think when Merle was doing his thing, I think generally speaking, people had a unsophisticated juvenile sense of humor, and
You mean like me?
Oh yeah.
well, very much like you, yeah. And then people grew up.
Not me.
Well,
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
so
He was Uncle Milty, right? Mr. Tuesday Night.
yeah, the whole thing, wearing a dress and everything, all that got old.
You were just jealous because the dresses didn't fit you. See, it got laughs. It's not that bad.
Because it's his look, too.
The one thing I want to know, how did you know that?
He told me.
He tried them on first.
He's always trying to get into my clothes.
Yeah, right. All right.
Okay, folks, keep on laughing.
That's what we do.
All right, well,
The score?
nobody's here trying to kick us out, so if somebody else wants to call, give us a call at 417-666-1240.
Gary won.
The score is 7-4. Well, I'll give Eddie a chance to get a couple more votes if he
I
wants.
don't need any more votes.
Do you have any?
He's
don't need
not
any
looking
more
for the
votes?
sympathy like you do.
He's done with
You
this
don't-
crowd.
I'm crying for you, Eddie. Don't be shy.
I won yesterday. I don't care.
And you got an appointment to go to, so.
Oh, that's right, we do. Okay, well, then we're going to... I forgot about that. But
Yeah.
Have another eclair.
She who must be obeyed has just given me the word, so I will say goodbye.
Bye.
All right.
WOON Woonsocket. This ON AM and FM forecast